So in today's video I want to talk a little bit about one of the most, if not the most, paradox things in humanity. So we as human beings, we always try to basically solve our problems, right? But we somehow don't understand that we actually need them to survive. And problem is like a really heavy word here. We can also use something else like instead of problem we can say tasks or challenges, for example. But here for this video I use the word problem. So basically it's like that. It's always like the same repeating system, right? Like it's always problems and problem solvings. This is what whole life is about. So this is also what we as human beings the whole day do, like in a smaller way and also in a bigger way. And this can be simple things like daily life. This can be about work or whatever. The system is always, there's a problem or challenge or task, and this thing needs to be solved. And weird thing about it is, if there wouldn't be problems, or once we would solve all the problems, we would have nothing to do actually. Whatever, try it for yourself. Like try to think about what you do basically most of the time during your day. Think about what you did today, and then you will find out that everything is depending on a problem. Everything is depending on something which you need to solve. Otherwise, movement cannot be created. And this counts also for jobs. Jobs is also a good example. And there's like also a big paradox behind it. Because think about doctors. A doctor's mission, a doctor's job actually is to heal everyone who is sick, okay? I mean, there's like a lot of other tasks a doctor has, but we can basically say this to simplify this a bit. If the doctor healed all these problems, like if there would be no person in this world which would be sick, the doctor's job, the doctor's task would lose its relevance. Like, because if everyone in this world is healthy and not sick, we would not need any doctors, right? And this also counts, for example, for cops. I mean, there's also like a lot of different tasks which a cop needs to do. So, but basically the job of a cop is, to simplify this also now, to catch the criminals, okay? To look for the people doing the right thing, okay? Like catching all the illegal activities. Another paradox here is that actually the cop is depending on criminals. The cop needs to hope that in the future people will still commit crimes and doing illegal things, because otherwise, if everyone would behave like how they should behave when it comes to laws, the cop's job would also lose its relevance. So the paradox thing is, while the cop is kind of trying to catch all the criminals, the cop needs to hope that he or she will never catch all the criminals. So statistically speaking, basically with every single criminal the cop is catching, at the same time the chances are going higher that he or she loses their job. And this is the thing, this is about like everything in life. Why there are people which, personal trainers try to help you losing weight, for example. It's because there are people who are overweight. If everyone would be in perfect shape and would be fit, this job would be irrelevant, right? How can you know if I would ask you about how you feel today, and you will say, yeah, I'm feeling good. Why actually you can tell me that you're feeling good today? And I don't talk about the reasons, like not, Nick, because, I ate good today. I had like a good meal today. This is why I'm feeling good. I don't mean this. I mean like a bit deeper, the deeper core behind it. The only reason why you could tell me to the question, how are you feeling today? The only reason why you can tell me, hey Nick, I'm feeling good today, is because somehow you know what a bad day is. If the bad day would not exist, if you would never had a bad day before in your life, it is not even possible in the first place to define what even a good day is. And even for light and darkness, this counts, right? It's like if you imagine everything would be full with light here. Everything would be full with light. If everything would be full with light, actually nothing would be full with light. Because light is not visible if everything is light. The same is for darkness. If everything is dark, actually nothing is dark. Because darkness is only visible if light is there, so you can see the difference between light and darkness. So yeah, this was basically my short message here for today, because you know my channel is about winning. I call this winning season. We try to find at least one win every day. Can be out of simple basic things out of our daily life, and this was the message to understand that actually our problems are somehow necessary for our survival. We need them, smaller or bigger ones, doesn't matter, but we need something to solve every day, otherwise there would be no movement, otherwise there would be no life actually, you know. So I hope I could help you with this message, and see you then in the next one.